This is the most powerful cyberdeck in the world.
We have to talk. In my 9 or so years of doing YouTube, I've used this about 3 or 4 times. This is called 2020 extrusion, aluminum extrusion. And every time I use it, I get threats. People are ticked. I got people saying I ruined their day. I got people saying they would have rather shattered a mirror than watch the video.
Yeah, that. Do you hear that little clicky click? I'm happy with that.
You got people saying that now their firstborn son will not be the same because of the way I chose to cut the aluminum extrusion. I mean, you would have thought I kicked these guys' dogs and spit in their sandwich, okay? And so here's what I did. I went out, I bought a bandsaw. I did some research first, I made sure that was the right thing to buy. I bought a bandsaw, I drug it in here, and then I left it in the frickin' box. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. You know, because it's mine. I cut it how I want. I'll cut it with a towel saw. I'll cut it with scissors, bro. I'll sit here for 2 weeks with one pair of scissors and I'll stinking scissor. You know what? You can leave. Probably don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. Please don't leave.
A Cyberdeck is a futuristic, portable, fully custom PC, typically powered by a single board computer like the Raspberry Pi. They're designed to carry out the task of the maker's choosing, whether that be general computing, like your grandma's laptop, or monitoring the situation, like a true man's setup.
It's like a keyboard and mouse. You got a display, a battery, and some sort of nifty way to get it all to be together. It's basically like the ultra dongle, giga dongle, all built into one to where everything's just dongled perpetually, in perpetuity, perpetuity dongle, okay? So you could call it the perpetuity dongle if you'd like, from now on. The world's most powerful perpetuity dongle. That's what I'm building.
But most importantly, they look freaking sick. They look freaking cool.
Got the keyboard. That's plugged in directly to the Raspberry Pi.
Sometimes you might look at these and be like, but what the heck can it do that a laptop can't do? This is a 40-pin GPIO header. You can control motors and robotics and all kinds of cool stuff.
Well. Ow, ow.
And if that's not your speed, you can plop on what's called a hat. It plugs in perfectly and enables you to do things like run local LLMs faster or have things like motion input. Tons of doohickeys, man. And come on, it's all about the doohickeys.
If there's one thing I've learned in all these years of building stuff,
So in order to close it, I gotta take off the knob, and then it shuts.
it's that the first time I build something,
I want a bigger screen, faster processor, and these hinges are kind of...
I always just wish I could do it one more time.
So you've probably heard of the Raspberry Pi, but have you heard of this? The Orange Pi.
With Cyberdeck 2.0, I wanted to be more precise. Since these are totally custom, designing it in 3D first is necessary. With 1.0, I measured manually to attach everything to the keyboard. While filming all of this, Good Guy Keychron released 3D step files of all of their keyboards.
Man, panned out. Oh, look at that. I have the exact design that is top tier, that is stinking top tier.
Which meant the perfection satisfaction level
Alright.
was going up.
Citrus, baby. Citrus.
Instead of reprinting the entire base of the keyboard, I wanted to make an attachment that could simply bolt on and use the existing threads. So I extend the bolt holes, use them as a cutting tool, clean it up a little bit, and boom. Now whatever else I design, I could 3D print it all in one and it'll just bolt on perfectly. So I cut out a place for the battery, made some mounting holes for the Orange Pi, made sure all the ports weren't blocked, got these cool looking support beams for the monitor, made a spot to store the touchpad.
Whoa. Oh boy. Be pretty neat if it just fit perfectly first try.
The same thing, but longer.
My goodness. Oh, that's just top tier. Dude,
like a stinking glove.
There were significant improvements over the first Cyberdeck. These are heat-set threaded inserts, which allowed the hinges to be mounted flush.
That is extremely satisfying. You guys gotta see this. Hold on, I'll get this camera down here. You gotta see this. That's nice.
And these are called torque hinges, which hold the position they're left in. The Anchor Prime's high output and compact size were essential to creating a more powerful Cyberdeck. When you melt PLA 3D printed items, it puts a fresh credit card sized piece of plastic in your brain, but it smells nice.
All right, round two. First one didn't boot.
Probably because it's arch, by the way.
200 hertz. Ooh, and the resolution and the touchpad. Ooh, baby. This feels nice. I feel I'm gonna actually use this one for various tasks. Something inside my nerd guts just went, nice. Nice. There it is, baby. Oh, we got blinky light. Look at that blinky light, dude.
Anchor Prime power bank powers the whole thing. It shows the direct wattage of each thing individually, so USB-C. Orange Pi is going out this USB-A into the doohickey. Look at the doohickey. And now here's the thing, because of this whole USB-C power delivery thing, this can charge the whole thing. And it'll go back into Anchor Prime power bank OLED, 120 hertz, dude. Hinges, check the hinges out. Designed myself, look at that. And it's so torque hinges. We're double dongled out. And it's 16 gigabyte, 16 gold bar. HDMI here to feed this display. But this HDMI, bro, it's a built-in capture card. So this is just a 90-degree dongle. That's HDMI in. So you know how like you're doing Zoom calls and stuff and you want the camera to be better? But you gotta get like a capture card, and you got a USB out to the capture card and have like a bunch of cables and stuff. Dude, not here. Not here, bro. Let me show you. Check this out. I'm gonna show you. Regular stinking HDMI cable. Just plug it in. Apple Magic Pad just freaking works, bro. We got a slot for it. Just stick and store it away. Check this out, bro. It's rigid, like you don't have to. You just plop it down, whip that bad boy out, and you're doing whatever you got. You're hacking the mainframe, bro. You're the man in the chair. Oh, I bet it's cheese. Cheese. Pies. We got cheese. Dude, Linux users just hungry. Oh, bro, that's cringy. My hair looks AI generated. Bro, look at it. Just built.
The Anchor Prime power bank can run this whole thing at max load and charge my phone to 100% simultaneously in under 30 minutes.
Dude, and it's tiny. That has more USB wattage output than that.
This charging base will get you to 50% in 21 minutes, and you can dual input to get that down to 13 minutes. 250 watt input, baby.
Okay, this is sick, but we gotta be honest, okay? The first one, Raspberry Pi one, that was elementary level. This one, I'm gonna actually use this. This is sick, but I wouldn't call this ultimate. I need the undisputed most powerful. All the knobs, all the doohickeys, I need the most perpetual of dongles.
If you'll just forgive me in advance, I'm really about to nerd out. I'm really about to nerd out. The term Cyberdeck comes from this book in the 80s called Neuromancer. The deck was a way to jack into the matrix, cyberspace, but this is the 80s, so they didn't even know of the internet. It read your brain directly and ported you into like a virtual space, which was referred to as a consensual hallucination. And honestly, a big hallucination is what the internet kind of feels like today. My first step was just choosing what I wanted it to do. There's so many options, unlimited freedom, almost too much freedom. See, everything you can buy off the shelf today is designed for everybody all at once. By default, they're all generic and bland and do the same thing. But this, the Cyberdeck, is designed for you. With that much freedom, you have to be careful. You see, pride is dangerous. Why do you want the ultimate Cyberdeck? The process is essentially design it in 3D, make sure it fits, build it in real life, and then repeat the process for every component you desire. The first big choice I had to make was, like, what's the architecture gonna be? What kind of CPU am I gonna use? See, like, am I gonna use ARM cores, like on a Raspberry Pi, that are a little more efficient but less powerful?
Or like a full-fledged x86 architecture on the CPU, not a nerd by the way.
Because I knew I was going with a 27-inch screen. Everything portable always has a too small screen. I'm a big man. That meant I needed a full custom build of the mounting system.
And then I thought, why not both? Like the little salsa girl, why not both? DDR9000, 24 gigabytes per stick, kudims. So don't drop it.
So I went with the latest Intel CPU for the x86 full-size computing I was gonna do. This has the best power consumption to performance. I also reverse slurped the thermal paste for the best cooling. Then went with the Latte Panda Sigma for an even lower power desktop option, with a KVM connecting them both to the screen.
Dual PC, KVM setup, portable, all-in-one, 27-inch, 500 hertz display. The ultimate nerd setup.
You ever heard of the term scope creep? It's the uncontrolled growth of a project's goals once it's already begun. And this has to be the most powerful Cyberdeck in the world, the most powerful of all the undocumented portable computers in the world. I peed in the pool a lot as a kid. Thought I was smarter than everybody, you know? Look at those dummies getting out of the pool, all cold and wet. Walk into the bathroom with grass and debris on their feet. Big dummies. What do you think the chlorine's for? What, algae? Nah, man. It's for pee. Had to have been 10 years later when it finally clicked, too, that I was also drinking the pool water. Chlorine didn't bug me. I liked the flavor. I kind of thought it tastes good. I don't think it had any permanent effects, though. For sure. Right? I mean, I stopped drinking pool water. That's the only way I could know what it takes to build the world's most powerful Cyberdeck. And I know what it takes. It just takes one more. Like, if I just have one more gigabyte of dedicated RAM, just one more doohickey, one more knob, one more dial, just give me one more mounted OLED display, one more functionality and redundancy for the functionality, and just a few more watts of overhead. It never ends. The race against an immeasurable scope. And I was creeping the scope, man, and I couldn't give up. So if pride leads to uncontrollably wanting something just out of reach, perpetually, how could it ever be finished? The world's most powerful Cyberdeck, what would it take? And would it be enough?
It's time. This whole day has felt like a fever dream. This is the ultimate Cyberdeck. Now let me show you what it all does, dude. Let's toggle some stuff on. Yeet. I haven't turned everything on yet. It's my first time. These are all battery powered. I mean, this is all battery powered. I don't whirl it. Dude, we got the big stinking, we got the big red button. Big red button. I'm gonna show you what it does at the end because I'm a YouTuber.
Believe it or not, the hardest part of this entire project was the power delivery to everything. Because to be a Cyberdeck, it has to be mobile. So I have a DC to AC converter for the monitor, a DC UPS for all of my hacker tools and peripherals, and then the Latte Panda runs on this battery. I found out later that it actually shuts off under load, but the Anchor Prime power bank saved the day. It handled all of the wattage output no problem, even the Latte Panda under max load.
And it monitors temps, make sure we're good.
Oh, dude, our knobs? Our knobs are coming. Oh, look at the blue underneath that knob. Oh, my goodness. And the AC power should turn on. Okay, here comes the display.
Nice. It's working. Oh my goodness. And so that's the KVM button right there. So it says no signal. So we're gonna press the KVM button and that should connect it to the Latte Panda, which is now booting up. Oh, and it's on. And then this should just, it just works. Okay. The big freaking ball, dude. Yeah, you know we about to do the peely. Oh, yeah. The KVM just works, the display just works, everything is just working. Let's log in. Oh, it's working. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness, this is sick. We got a blinky light back there. Touchscreen knob. Look at that knob. Okay, 2 knobs. You know what they're for? You know what these knobs are for? Knobs and dials? They're for monitoring the situation. You know what I'm saying? Monitoring the situation. Check this out, we got buttons. Oh, yes, dude. So that starts charging this with that button. Goodness, how is this all just working? Like, look at those buttons, bro. And then we got USB on the back of those, which dongles into this via buttons. And then over here, we've got I'm working on something spot, okay? So every time you're working with one of like a little single board computer or like something you need a program, you gotta get out a display and you gotta get out a mouse and keyboard and you've gotta like find a way to connect it to Wi-Fi. So right here, perpetually available dongles. And then on top of that, this will fit anything. You can just grab the thing. I'm pretty excited right now, not gonna lie, I've been working on this thing for a battery powered, no mains going to it, dude. So like, what does this stuff actually do?
Mobile hacker station. Receive, transmit, capture, and replay radio frequencies.
It can do all kinds of insane stuff. There's a button combination on this thing. You can accidentally press, the FBI will show up at your house.
A button, microphone, ESP32. It can receive radio waves as well. You can also send IR signals. Got a couple of them there in case you want to pocket one. Seed Studios Mesh-tastic device, just free off-grid text messaging. In addition to that, we've got this over here, which is the Flipper Zero you've probably heard of. So Wi-Fi cameras, Ring cameras or whatever, they can be DOS. Send them a little ping, and they'll basically like disconnect, walk into Lowe's. You can send out a thing on here that basically pings every single department that's like, hey, we need help.
You've got like near field communications. Credit cards, like you can scan credit cards, your own of course. Bad USB, so you can like you plug this into someone's like Windows computer, boom, and it shoots out the code automatically, like imitates itself being a keyboard. No, nobody knows how to give you the dishwasher you just paid for, and you can
help. There's nobody in the store working there, and I'm not mad.
Before pressing the big red button, the Anker Prime Power Bank is the dedicated power delivery system for all of my cameras, all of my phones, all of my single board computers. 140-watt power delivery is what saved this Cyberdeck. Under sustained load, all the other batteries I tried just couldn't keep up, but the output on the Anker Prime was more than enough. If you want to always stay charged, keep your projects running consistently, check out my link in the description. It supports the channel and helps me do projects like these. And thank you to Anker for sponsoring this video.
But there's one more. So the big red button. The big red button is for mains. If you connect to mains, and this is the part I'm scared about because I don't know if this is gonna do it. I don't know if this is gonna. So first we flip this switch and it should light up. Okay. The RAM's flashing. Okay. The RAM started the bars of gold started flashing. So that's like your charge port. But then you also have this, the big red button. And I haven't pressed it yet. This will be my first time pressing it. I'm gonna do it. Oh! We going deep. Oh, dude! Gamer mode! I kept saying, man, I'm not gonna say gamer mode. That's dumb, but look at it. Please work, please work, please work, please work. This is the most fun. I'm in.
Docked mode, not gamer mode. That's dumb. See, and after all this demonstration, we still have 81%. Got hours going, bro. Okay, this is the highest tier of desktop class system. Android phone obviously has a battery in it. You can take it out. Remotely control the PC. Right, you're hacking the mainframe.
I don't read very much. I tried to read the book, I couldn't do it. I got C's at a school that barely exists and then never went to college. But I read one book every day. Says we came from dust. Shoot, the world says the same thing, and they all just argue how the dust ended up in that shape. So if all we get here is a pride that leads to drink and pee, and a thirst for power that can never be quenched, then I don't want it.
We're watching, Nicholas.
Just passing through.